It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Truth be told, we might be talking about one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in the entire NFL. I mean, he's constantly talked about as if he's some fringe NFL starter, despite the fact, Mike, that he's been the focal point for a team that has completely...
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He'll take this down inside the 30. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Second down and 8. To throw is Levis. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try it now with Spears. He's going to pick up a Titan, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't get it. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Jaquan Jackson is back deep for Tennessee. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. He'll manage only a couple. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On 1st down, Levis. That's to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Levis to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Tennessee.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Josh Castro on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man is Boyd. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving corps down in Tennessee.
Levis with a give to Spears. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Here's Levis. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Still 4th down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. Powering forward. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable. I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Again, it's Pollard. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Pollard. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here comes 3rd and 6. Levis. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. 3rd down coming up. Now, Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, Levis. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down. Levis to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense back onto the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Levis to throw. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Tennessee.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The motion man is Boyd. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll be 2nd down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. To throw is Levis. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Levis. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
So we hit halftime, and the team heading to the visiting locker room. The Titans are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On second down, Spears. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. And now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Titan first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. From the gun, it's Levis. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
2nd and a yard. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The rookie, Terrion Arnold, there on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Levis. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Titans sending out their punter. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. On 2-yard pickup, makes it 3rd and 8.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Goff. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Levis. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. On the give, it's Pollard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now give to Spear, running right. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On the handoff, Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Play action, here's Levis. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Running here, it's Pollard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Now it is 1st and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it.
Offside. Defense. Still 1st down.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Again, they try Pollard. He brings it down to the 5-yard line. But now it is 3rd and goal. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Goff. On target to Laporta.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Pollard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.